Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Let me know what y'all think about Monday Night Raw down in the comments. It was a lot of interviews tonight, man. It was a lot of interviews, you know what I'm saying? Naomi taking over with a little small team just for tonight. Grayson Waller finally get back in the ring. Live back here with a Becky Stompers. And speaking of Stompers, Roman Reigns got his Stompers took tonight. But welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your Monday Night Raw review. So we did the Hogan theme at the beginning, 10 seconds of silence. Then the show kicks off with Jey Uso. Paul Heyman pulled up. They were just talking family business to set up the match later on for Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed. AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors versus Dirty Dom, Raquel, and Roxanne. And Dirty Dom was running this whole match until AJ finally got his hands on him. Put Dirty Dom down for the 1, 2, 3. Y'all know if you stand tall on the go home show, most likely at the PLE, you're losing. So, Sheamus was getting interviewed backstage. Grayson Waller pulled up with the New Day. Grayson Waller was talking smack to Sheamus. He kept saying we until the conversation ended. He turned around and the New Day was gone. Then the match of Sheamus versus Grayson Waller was a Grayson Waller surviving Sheamus. And then Rusev interfered. Sheamus still got the win. Then we get a post-match beatdown by Rusev on Sheamus. So this feud's still going. I knew it was going to be a long-term feud. Other than that, let's keep going. Naomi got interviewed backstage. The New Day got interviewed backstage. Lara came out showing off her Becky Stompers. Then Becky music hit. Lara was waiting on Becky to come down the ramp, but Becky was behind Lara, emoting with a kendo stick. Becky Lynch was emoting with a kendo stick. Lara sees her. She jumps, hit a dive out the ropes with her foot, a double dive with her feet to Becky Lynch's head, grabs the kendo stick and wear down Becky Lynch, standing tall at the go home show. Sammy got interviewed backstage with Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross says if you win, you gonna have to say it, Sammy. Say it. That's a crazy feud, man. But anyway, we'll see how that turned out with Sammy. You know, with that change, Sammy. Then we get a match with Naomi and the Secret Harvest versus Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Stephanie Vaquer, and Nikki Bella. Well, in this match, it was okay. It was a nice match, a good warm-up match before the PLE. But Rhea Ripley and her 3 other women win the match. Bayley got interviewed. She was looking sad, down and out, and don't know where to go from here. She don't know where to go from here. And like I was saying in my predictions, if y'all watched the predictions, I was saying Bayley may end up teaming with Becky Lynch. Then backstage, we're cheering up the group before their match with LWO. Then we moved to the match, LWO versus Judgment Day, which was a good match. These guys were taking it to each other. El Grande comes out. Dragon Lee comes out to take care of El Grande. And another El Grande pulled up, or somebody that's teaming with El Grande pulled up to help the Judgment Day win. Now it looked like American Yano gonna have him a tag team partner, but the other guy in the mask, y'all let me know who y'all think that is down in the comments. Most likely Pete Dunne, right? Huh? Most likely Pete Dunne. These guys were teasing something way back when. So, if this gonna get them on the show, I guess they can just do their thug dizzle, you know what I'm saying? If this gonna get them on the show, they do their thing. But on top of that, Rhea Ripley and her team was celebrating backstage. Then, before they walk off, Io Sky pulled Rhea to the side and said, "You have never beat me and you never will." Continuing that story. So most likely, and let me remind you first, Rhea Ripley and Io was on the same team, and they both stood tall together against Naomi and her team. So, with that being said, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley will continue their feud. They'll cancel each other out because Rhea's so focused on defeating or pinning Io Sky. Bronson Reed got a video package. Rusev got an interview. Boy, they had so many interviews tonight. It's pathetic. Gunther comes out. Talk noise about CM Punk. CM Punk comes out and shuts Gunther up. Shuts up Gunther. AKA CM Punk stood tall over Gunther in that promo match. In that promo match, CM Punk stood tall. So at the PLE, what I keep telling y'all, you stand tall at the PLE, you're going to lose. So I'm just going to leave that there. Jey Uso in the main event versus Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed. Jey Uso surviving Bronson Reed, but it looked like he was, getting it in with Big Bronson. But the match didn't last long. It didn't take long before Bron Breakker interfered in the match, causing a DQ. They beat down on Jey Uso. Out comes Roman Reigns. It was part of the plan to get Jey Uso down, to capitalize on Roman Reigns, to beat them down before the PLE, which they did. Roman got some momentum at first, but then the Bron Brons took over. Spearing Jey Uso and Roman Reigns through the barricade was Bron Breakker. And then, while Roman Reigns was sitting down there hurt and holding his torso, Big Bronson Reed decides to take Roman Reigns' shoes. Yep, he did it. He for sure did that. Took Roman Reigns' shoes. That's like the most disrespectful thing you could do, man. Like, beat somebody down, then take their shoes. Yeah, that's hood shit. That's hood shit. Where did they come up with the idea? Nobody knows. But that's hood shit. Big Bronson Reed out here doing hood shit. Like, just like Jacob Fatu out here talking that hood shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Maybe the people right. Maybe they're letting other people be more black than the black people. But yet, we are the most thrived on in conversations. But I digress. We're not going to jump into that type of conversation. We talk about that on my other channel, Dr. Frizzle Frost, a Warrior Spirit. Go subscribe over there. And also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. I be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace.